Hello and welcome back to part 3 of Spookies. There's something I'd like to show you. If you just stand still in a room and you don't do anything at all, a special event happens. So I'm not going to move at all and I'm just going to wait until it occurs. A red face comes up to you and kills you. You have to be standing still for just a minute, not pressing anything at all, and then he'll get you. You can do it, we can help. Papa John's. I've noticed every single time you load the room, the posters change. When I showed you the little scene where the guy kills you, the red face man, it was a caterpillar poster instead. The threshold of consciousness.
Well, hello there. Are you lost, little one? This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
I'm not sure what the deal is about the cat. Whether she is a friend or enemy. This is quite an unusual room. And one of my favourites because I like the big clock. And the fact that you've got another character to talk to.
Balance is key to keeping your mind free and sane.
Most of these doors are locked, I'm just trying to find the right ones. Oh, this is a good room.
The mask you wear serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
Put on your mask. There's a telephone ringing, but I can't actually see a phone.
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve freedom.
This room is trippy as fuck, it's awesome. So the way to know if the rooms you can go into or not, they look cleaner, whereas the ones you can't go in are darker and more dirty.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather.
We're about to encounter that wall monster I mentioned in the last episode. He has a very cool music to go with him. There you can see these faces and symbols appearing on the walls, just don't touch them and you should be fine. I think in Spookies it would be beneficial if we did have a lot more of those talking scenes. Even if we had talking scenes while we were getting chased, so imagine the Puppet Man if he was telling that story we was reading while he was chasing us, that'd be really good. Because then you have a combination of both plot and backstory, you get more characterization with the character that's speaking to you, and of course you get the spooky chase scene. I think there's only like 2 voice actors in this game, Akuma Kira and Psycho Billy. They're the 2 main devs for this. I don't think they're the only ones though, I think there are more, but those 2 are like the top dogs of Albino Moose Gaming. Oh, how did that chair get up there? Oh no, I hate this room. It's the worst room in the game. You have to go left, forward or right. And every time you get it wrong, you have to go back to the very beginning. So you need to go right, forward, forward, right, forward, forward again. It's random every time, I believe. Mr. Skelton, make sure to update for good calcium and bones. My bones are probably crap right now. I mean, what have I been having? Just like jelly beans and shit from the American and Japanese toy stores here. But bloody hell is some of the shit I eat unhealthy. It's great stuff. Day 4, I am losing track on time. Wait a minute, I've already read that one already, for fuck's sake. You slipping, Spookies? You're slipping. In regards to those recent notes I've been going through, I remember seeing day 2, 3 and 4, and then I saw day 4 again. I do not recall seeing day 1 though, unless I've missed it. I believe I know what's coming up. There's all these lab equipments and specimen tanks around. One of the monsters in this is this alien worm, and I think that's what's coming up. Ooh, ooh! No, it's a centipede again. Oh, he moves fast. This room complements him really well because you can see his entire length. Whoa, he moves fast. If he was a flying type, there'd be no way to survive this room. He can really scuttle. Day 5. I cannot remember. Why did I come here? Was there ever a purpose? I believe death is steadily approaching me now. The hallucinations can hurt me. I'm out of provisions and I'm having sudden, violent heart palpitations. What's a telephone and a computer fan?
Yes, hello. Hi. Hello. Yes, hello.
Wonder how long this goes on for.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Okay, that's enough. It doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything else.
Yes.
Ooh, a 2D skull. Specimen 2 again. Bloody hell, I'm getting tired of this guy. I'm nearing the halfway point of the game and I'm still coming up to him. It's good how you can see the slime disappear. It's almost like it gets sucked into his body as he spawns. That's a nice touch. Even though it's a 3D model, you can see how he's always looking at you, no matter what direction he's actually travelling in. Password is cheese.
Well, here you are, alive and still here. You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you, so enjoy and keep moving on, you little fleshy live one.
So the first password was pumpkin and the second one is cheese. Door's out of order. Okay, second door then. Notice how Spooky was quite concerned how we were alive. You get constant hints like that all throughout. And it looks like Spooky is trolling us a little bit. We are now in room 53, not, 500. She does something similar later in the game. She gives you infinite stamina, but that's because you cannot run. So thus your stamina is infinite because you can't use it. It's only temporary though. Day 7. I cannot tell the real from unreal anymore. My limbs refuse to move the way I want them to. I feel like I am wading in a deep river that is always flowing against my direction. Now I will lay down and let the river flow over me. I will let it guide me to its end. I know where I'm going anyway. This entire place is a gyrating, screaming rock in the vastness of an infinite kingdom. I am going to rest now. I'll be watching over you. Error 002313FB_GEL cannot release twice. Exit through Express. I should look around first. Express tunnel. If memory serves me from the base game, this should be the worm monster. And then after the worm, I think the mansion? By the mansion I mean one of the villains in this game is a house possessing someone who's inside it, so even though you're always getting chased.
Hello.
She's just saying hello again. So even though the monster is classed as the house itself, there's an inhabitant in it, this man who's been possessed and is wielding this giant scythe. And he's a cool enemy. You have to hide from him. He's based on the Clock Tower series, which are old point and click adventure games from like the very early 1990s. And in that game you're getting chased by this deformed tiny man called Scissorman. Imagine Quasimodo if Quasimodo was about 6 years old and had giant scissors that were like 4 times the size as him, and you're constantly running away from him, and more importantly hiding. It's almost like a puzzle where you have to figure out the best room to hide in. Silent Hill monster again. Such a pain going through these chase scenes as he almost blinds you with how the walls are always shifting. Makes your eyes go funny. That was very, very stupid of me. I apologise. I should have known that was a complete square I was going in. It did a lot of damage. That was over half my health. Oh, not this room again. Before, when I said it would be good to add more puzzles to Spookies, this isn't what I meant, because it's pure trial and error. There's a game I played called Quadrant. I played it when it was on early access quite a few years ago now, I believe. Actually, I think it was like a year and a half ago. And I tried to do a video on it, but my commentary on it was utter crap, so I decided just to scrap it entirely. And in that game there was a puzzle and it was really complicated for me. but you could brute force it, and so that was what I did. I just started selecting random combinations until I finally managed to get through it. I'm looking around this area because this is where you get the axe. You're in like a lodge or a forest, and you should see it embedded in a tree. For a while I thought I'd really escaped this place, but despite the trees and flora, I think this is actually just another room. I did however find deer, so at least I get to eat. They make strange noises though. You don't want to go near the deer, they're actually quite dangerous, but you can kill them with the axe. They can't travel through doors though, so that's fine. I don't know what they are, but they are definitely not deer. I tried sneaking up on one the other day to kill it for food, but it saw me as soon as I got close. I was barely able to get away from the thing. I've managed to board up most of them. Hopefully I can find another way out of here. These deer are actually 2D models, and whenever you kill one of them your screen flashes red a bit. Oh, there's all these strange hieroglyphics. You use up stamina whenever you try and use the axe, and whenever you attempt to use it, when you have no stamina, you hear that dun dun noise. And that's the noise that occurs when you go in the wrong direction. In that foggy room where you have to go left, forward or right. This is the deer monster. I call him the Wendigo because that's what it looks like. It's a monster associated with cannibalism and possession in North American folklore. I think that's what it's from anyway. I like this guy because he talks to you and he's got a very scary soundtrack. Even though we've got the axe, it only works on a few monsters. Definitely does not work on this guy. Besides, I don't want to test it on him anyway, he's meant to hit quite hard. I'm not sure if you heard that properly then, but he just goes, "Why do you run, child?" He also says things like, "Join us." That's awesome how you get to cut it in half now. In the base game it just disappeared. Oh, here's a good thing as well. See how the cutout is attached to the metal pillar. In the base game it would just be floating in the air, so imagine this pillar wasn't here but the cutout still was. I'm gonna attack him. That's weird, I thought you could hurt him. When he teleports right behind you, you don't have to worry as long as you are always moving. That's the key to almost all of the monsters in this game, just make sure you don't stand still so they can't eat you. We made it, awesome, room 600. Sadly there's no note here waiting for us. It's great we're finally getting into even more monsters now. We've got the axe, we saw the deers, and most importantly, a 2D candle. How amazing. Isn't it great we moved on to the Unity engine at last? That's a freaky looking painting with the person hunchback in the cage with their hands sticking out. Oh, there's even more. Oh no, that person's hanging around. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have cut that. I have to be careful what I attack because I'm going to get the possessed ending otherwise. Wow, this is very futuristic, awesome. Although all the lights are gone. There we are, got the generator. This old place is somehow even worse than the new Geow Labs. Although it seems to have been constructed with a much larger budget than the new lab, nothing works quite right. I can see why it was abandoned so quickly. I wonder if there is anything here worth salvaging. Earlier on in these videos I mentioned a big worm enemy. This is definitely the area where the worm is. If memory serves, what happens is... oh dear, the power's out. Yeah, it comes out of these grates. I think it starts as something else entirely. Almost like a big fat bug. And then it turns into the worm. Oh no way, we're actually going for the vents. I don't remember going for the vents in the base game. Oh, that made me jump then. I thought that was the monster. I hate the vents because you're so confined and restricted in what you can do. Spooky said there were things we needed to salvage from this place. I'm starting to worry that a loose specimen may be included in these list of things for us to retrieve. The power just shut off again. Is everything broken in here? I don't know what to do. I can't think well. I feel strange. I'm hiding from the thing. I feel like something is growing on my skin. Can't seem to tear it off fast enough, and I'm losing a lot of blood. You have to keep it close. It becomes something else when it gets too far away. Something I can't outrun. There you are. Ooh, 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 what the... Ah, there we are. It's really strong for such a little tiny worm. So yeah, that's the alien. It's like 3 different forms. So you've got that tiny bug that runs faster than you. Oh yeah, it is running faster than me. I'm going to have to measure my sprint. And you've got that man, well I say man, he looks like the bound monsters from Silent Hill 2 that spit all the goo on you. Like the first monsters you see in the game. Oh no, why did I cut that skeleton? And then you've got that huge worm, which was the first type of monster we saw. This song that's playing, it sounds very similar to the one where the girl is chasing you, the girl in the school. Ow, he hit me. No, he's gonna get me. Oh no. Ah, he hit me again. Oh no, I've got clag all over me. I hope this isn't it. I hope I can escape this guy. So as I was saying with the music, yeah, it sounds like that ghost girl from The Grudge or The Ring, whatever. It sounds like her song if it was a hell of a lot slower. Oh, he's on me. Ah, he killed me. You have nothing to fear now, you have nothing to think. Follow your selfish desires and natural instincts. That was a shame he killed me, so when I load the game I'll be back to room 600 again. That's a pity, but it's a good game and I'll see you in the next episode.